Welcome back to the 1 million mile road trip. We are packing up. We got clothes on the house this coming Friday. Well, not this coming Friday, but next Friday. And because this time we're not having a storage unit like we did last time, or a pod, because we don't plan on having another house, we got to get rid of some stuff. It won't all fit in the RV. This goes to the yard sale. All of this stuff. There's some stuff sure I'd like to carry, but there's no way. No way. And as you can see, already underneath is packed. It's very packed. Underneath is already packed. And the RV, it's getting packed. We're running out of room.
Yes, we are.
Running out of room. Here's your phone.
I'm looking at places to hang things.
Looking at places to hang things.
Like
looking
you.
like me.
I need to hang you.
And I'll show you in a little bit what our slides look like. We're gonna probably end up having to go through them and pick out stuff. Like this is some of the camera stuff and camera stuff. Camera stuff, camera and books, and food, and food, and food. And I mean, this place got a lot more room than our other RV did. A lot more. But it's nothing, of course, like a house would be. And, got something wrong with that one right there. But at least this time we got a huge refrigerator, but nothing in it right now. We got a huge refrigerator. So, it's a process. It's a really, really good process. And I just can't tell you how much stuff that we got outside and to put up and put in the car to bring up to my girl's house, to put in her basement, to store it for...
Well, she's just storing pictures and stuff for her. She's
Yeah.
not storing anything, like anything major. We're getting rid of everything that won't fit in the RV except for what we're taking to our daughter. She's got 3 tubs of her stuff from high school and college. Our son's got stuff here. He's coming to get his. And then everything in the house, this picture is the only, so far this is the only thing I've taken off the walls in the house to bring. My son gave me that. It says, I love you just a little bit, but not too much, because I sang that to him when he was a little boy all the time.
Okay, I'm going to show you out here some of the stuff that we have to pack in our car. We have a Jeep Liberty, and with this all right here is going to be sold. We're going to give the Bible away. We got our own Bible, our family Bible, but this all going to be sold. And this, see this is going to, all those boxes are going to be in the Jeep Liberty. The bikes on the back, these are our bikes we're carrying with us RVing. That is actually going to be on the back in a rack on the back of the Liberty. And most of this stuff, this is my son's stuff. He'll come get this week, hopefully. And the tools is already sold. I sold all my tools. And I took just a little bit of tools on the road. You can't get it all in there. Just no way. And this is why I tell you, I'm worried about my weight. I'm worried about my weight. Not and my weight on my stomach, but this weight in here. I mean, it's crazy amount of stuff. Crazy amount. That's our cat's going with us. He's never rode in an RV before. This is going to be interesting. Right here is mine, and I've got all of my camera gear. Got a drone in here. Got camera gear and all here. chairs, a lot of stuff. Got a grill at the back over there. A lot of stuff that I'm gonna have to go through and make sure that I really need it, and the rest I guess I'll just chunk it. I don't know what I'll do with it. These boxes are charcoal for my Nomad grill, and you can see my wife's even got hers pretty packed. She's got hers pretty packed also. Those noodles are for the bottom of our slide, so you don't bust your head open when your slides are out. It's just easier to do it. But you can see here, it's insane how much stuff that you can accumulate, and I'm just glad we have these things to pull out and put them on. It really is. So we're doing the best we can. We're going to have room to put our solar in. They're putting our solar in on June the 28th in Indiana. They're going to have 1,600 watts of solar on the roof, another inverter, and going to put it, might even add some batteries if I figure out where to put them. Let's hope I don't overpack this thing. I'm going to weigh it. Once we get on the road, I'm going to weigh it, and then when we unload completely, I'm going to weigh it again. We got to make sure that we are within the weight limits of it anyway. And people, welcome back. I'm inside the RV now, and you know, people, it's all exciting about going full time. It really is. But people do not explain to you what all is required to get ready. You know, you got to, we'll sell your house, which we did. We closed on it Friday, this next Friday, not tomorrow. And then you got to have your water turned off and your sewer. We're on a septic tank. You got to have your cable, turn in your cable boxes and stuff. And that doesn't even get to where you are of selling all your furniture. If you're not going to have a storage unit. Last time we had a pod, and we had a storage unit, big storage unit. But you know, the whole 2.5, 3 years we were on the road, we didn't go to our storage unit maybe twice. Didn't get anything out of it except some clothes, a little bit of clothes. So this time, we're not planning on buying another house. You know, later on in life, after we've been on the road, if the Lord should grace us enough to live another 20 years or so, then as we get too old to feel like we can travel all the time, then we may go and buy us a condo or rent, or you know, just our townhouse or something that would allow us to not to have all the mowing the yard and seeing after that sort of thing. We just don't know what life is going to hold for you. Now, I know people that have spent $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on storage units over 3 or 4 years. I'm just not going to do that. I mean, if I have to, some of the stuff that means something, like my daddy's got a desk that he passed down to me was made in the 1900s, roll top desk made for him. I'm giving that to my daughter. But getting the RV ready to go, I mean, we did a lot of stuff. Because we bought this RV, it hadn't been only 20,000 miles, 2014. The previous owner had not even used a bunch of this equipment, so we had to go through, have it inspected, and have a lot of stuff kind of just renewed on it. The back toilet had, as you saw in one of our videos, we had to replace a water valve. Just had everything looked at, the air conditioners looked at, the heated floors are in good shape, everything's in real good shape. We're very proud to have this RV. And it's got probably 3 or 4 times the storage that our last RV had in it, because our last RV did not have basements in it, but this one does. So, but it just, we have packed it out. So just know that it's not all fun and games getting ready to go on the road. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you got to do, and especially if you're going to have a YouTube channel, because you've got to have your editing software, you've got to have your cameras, and you know, we've got several cameras. I'm not a professional, not at all, and I hope you'll just bear with me and bear with my wife. We like to cut up and have a good time, so hope you follow along and come on in and help us and enjoy the journey with us. And I tell you, we have a lot more videos coming out in this period here of getting ready to go, but we hope to be out within 10 days of the time we close next Friday. It would be great if we could close next Friday and then walk out handing the keys and that was it. So hope you will subscribe if you haven't already, and come join the 1 million mile road trip cruise. So thank you, and we hope to see you next time.